Tantra is a beautiful system of getting connected to your higher self. And in the process we perform several rituals, several chants, several yogas, several asanas, several pranayamas to reach there. It's a system. It is not one thing that you keep chanting and you reach. No. You have to do asana siddhi, you have to do mastery of pranayamas, then you have to practice pratyahara, and all that makes you forward on your path to enlightenment, path to awakening, and furthermore path to liberation. And your question, Abhishek, is very important procedure a disciple goes through, in which enormous amount of source energy is pushed in the disciple, transferred in the disciple by Guru. Abhishek, if you try to understand what it is and what this energy does, why we need to get energy from our Guru, why it is needed. When this energy goes to you, it does some changes in you. It removes the negative energy present in you. It removes negative energy, I call it, because everything I want to sum up in terms of energy. It is also called sin by some religions. It is called pap or sin by some religions. So what does this Guru's energy or the source energy given by Guru does in you? It removes those sins. It removes the negative energy from you, and it makes you blissful. It provides you Paramananda. And the meaning of Abhishek itself is A is the first letter of Abhishek, and that indicates Ahankar present in us. And Avinasi, what it removes ego present in us. And what it provides energy that I will never get destroyed. The understanding, look, everyone's body gets destroyed. So if I say that it provides you energy that you will never get destroyed, it means that you develop an understanding in yourself that you are not the body. You are soul. Can soul be destroyed? It cannot be. Can it be burnt? It cannot be. And so what it gives you and what it takes away from you, it takes away your ahang, your ego present in you, the big I always say, and it gives you the feelings of non-destruction. And when non-destruction comes from us, when I understand that I cannot be destroyed, then what happens? Then fear present in me goes away in the air. I'm only fearful that if I fight with somebody, he may destroy my body. He may destroy me. Now when the feeling of destruction itself has gone away from me, can I remain fearful? And how Guru does it? He does it with sinchan. Sinchan is irrigation. And irrigation means he provides this irrigation through his energy. He provides this irrigation through his energy. And when the moment this irrigation comes to you, what happens to you? You start feeling blissfulness. You start feeling goosebumps. You start crying, weeping, laughing. Your senses goes out of your control temporarily. And that is ka is the last word, which says kampadi. Kampan, it produces vibrations in you. And those vibrations results in goosebumps. They bring in a little emotion in you, a lot of love towards Guru inside you. And because of that love, these tears, when they come out after Abhishek, they are not the tears of sadness. They are the tears of love, tears of happiness, tears of appreciation, and tears of blissfulness. Tears are also great, They come out at different occasions. When you are happy, they come out. When you are angry, they come out. And when you are sad, then also they come out. So you have to understand what type of tears are coming out. So when I sum up, Abhishek takes away ego from us. It gives us the feeling of non-distraction. It removes the fear from us. It provides us blissfulness. And in Tantra, there are 8 types of Abhishek. First Abhishek, before first Abhishek also, when Guru thinks that disciple is not prepared to take an Abhishek, he tries to give a smaller Diksha to hara him. And when he feels that the person, the sadhak, is now prepared to become his disciple, he gives hara him the first Abhishek. And that first Abhishek is called Sakt Abhishek. Tantra is the art of experiencing the world and being detached like an yogi. And therefore, when Sakt Abhishek is given, it is not given to one person. It is given to a couple. And the feminine part of you and masculine part of you. The couple are not considered two persons. When Guru provides Sakt Abhishek, he always provides as if you are one. And half of you are feminine, half of you are masculine, and together you are one, and the first Abhishek is being provided to you. And then your systems in Tantra starts. You start chanting, you start sadhana, you start sadhana, you start many other needed procedural things, and slowly your fear. What what these Abhisheks does? It removes fear, it removes hatred, it removes shame, it removes those negative emotions. It removes past grommets from you. And what are those pasts? What does they do to us? They bind us. And when we are bound, what are we? We are human, but still an animal. And therefore, it says that Guru cuts, he removes those pasts from your life with the help of this Abhishek, and from animal bhav, from Pasu bhav, he takes you to Veer bhav. And then several things. And second Abhishek takes place when you attain completeness. And that is called Purna Abhishek. And Purna Abhishek, usually your Gurukul Siksha, the learning at Guru's place ends. If Guru is pleased, then he gives you a side Abhishek also, that is called Gurutva Abhishek. And if he gives you Gurutva Abhishek, he also gives you some responsibility that whoever comes to you, take care of them as Guru. For some years, for few years, you must serve the humanity because humanity has served you. You must serve the nature because nature has served you. You must serve your surrounding because surrounding has served you. And then you come back and start the journey further. You can take third Abhishek, which is called Krama Abhishek. Then you can take all the 8 Abhishek, Krama Abhishek, Rajya Abhishek, Samrajya Abhishek, Mahasamrajya Abhishek, Nirvana Abhishek and Mahanirvana Abhishek are the 8 Abhishek in the journey towards liberation, and it involves yoga, it involves chanting, it involves procedures, and that is why it is called Tantra. Thank you so much.